Hi guys, it's Saray Garcia, and today I will be speaking about the SCBA for my how-to on a fire-related topic. At Hallandale Beach, we use the Survivair, which is a Panther bottle. It is a 4,500 PSI unit. It contains positive pressure. It weighs 25 pounds, and it has different components, such as the backpack that it comes in. We have our face piece over here that we use. We have our first stage regulator, our second stage regulator, our HUD, which is our heads of display. Also, we have our pass device, and we have our gauge, our pressure gauge. This is a 45-minute bottle. It is a carbon composite that has a 15-year lifespan. It is hydrostatically tested every 5 years, and the cylinder valve is looked at every 3 years. We're going to talk about the face piece first, which has a surgical grade silicone skirt right here. Then we have the polycarbonate scratch resistant plastic lens. We have the head straps with the Kevlar mesh net. Another piece we're going to talk about is the voice amplifier, which is right over here. It's battery operated, and it helps us with our fire-ground communications. The device has two modes. It has a continuous mode, and then it has a push-to-talk mode. Another part is the first regulator, which is right down here, and it contains a pressure-reducing valve. It reduces the cylinder pressure from 4,500 PSI all the way down to 80 to 150 PSI before it enters the second stage regulator, which is right over here. And this reduces the pressure from 80 to 150 PSI down to 0.036 to 0.054 PSI, which is really nothing. The next thing we're going to talk about is the primary audible alarm, and this is a bell that we have that the first stage regulator, it'll go off when you reach 25% of your normal full capacity. Another component that I would like to talk about is the heads of display, and we have over here 4 LED lights, and when you have 4 steady green lights, you're at 100% capacity. When you have 3 steady lights, you're at 75%. When you have 2 steady lights, you're at 50%. Now, once you have 50%, the second green light will flash for 20 seconds before it goes back to a continuous mode. Now, 1 steady green light, you will be at 25%. Now the last green light will turn red and begin flashing until it reaches 10%. Then once you reach 10%, your low alarm will go off. Another feature that you have is the external part has a red light that will go off, and it will start to flash when you're at 25% capacity, and it also warns everyone else that you have low air. Another component that we can talk about is our pressure gauge. Our pressure gauge shows the remaining pressure within our cylinder, and it's on our right strap. It has to be within 100 PSI of your cylinder and your pressure gauge, and if it is, then it has to be taken out of service. Another thing that we will be talking about today is our pass device, and this will actually automatically turn on every time you turn on your bottle. Also, if you're motionless for 30 seconds, it's gonna go off. Now, the way we use this is we have to make sure that you're at 90% rated capacity. Then you have to make sure you check all your valves, make sure they're in the correct position. Okay, you open your bottle 2 to 3 turns, and then you make sure your low alarm is gonna go off, and then you can fully open it. The next thing is you're gonna check your gauges, okay, to make sure that they're within 100 PSI. Then your pass device is going to be activated. Make sure that your harness and all your straps, they're fully extended. You're going to don your SCBA. You're going to adjust all your straps. You're going to put your face mask on. You're going to check for any leaks, make sure you have a proper seal. Then you're going to connect your face piece on, and that's how you don your SCBA. Now, another thing that I didn't talk about is we have a universal connection right over here. So if, let's say, we're on a call with another department and somebody's down, you know, this connection will work for any other department. We also have our buddy breathing system on this side over here, and we also have one over here. Like I said before, guys, it's very important for us to check out our equipment because this is what's going to save our life. Thank you, guys.